What's up, everybody? Welcome to BioS3 Raw TV. Today we're talking about my new phase training, which is happening today. It starts today. I'll talk about the Olympia a little bit because we're heading out to the Olympia. And first of all, I want to start out there. People posted my video not to rip off GH15 with the "I approve this" message. It's not a GH15 thing. It didn't even dawn on me. It is a political thing. I was watching a political advertisement. At the end of it, it was like, "I am so-and-so and I approve this message," after he basically put out what he wanted people to see. It was his time, he put it out, and he approved it. And I was like, that's just what I do. I put out what I want to do, and I'm going to approve it. That's what it is. It's a political takeoff thing. It was funny. It was never meant to be a GH15 thing. GH15 approves things that, you know, it would be like a t-shirt, GH15 approved. Well, I'm not approving everything. I'm approving my own videos. So, all right, let's get into the new phase of training. So what is my new phase of training? So I just came out of the anabolic rebound, and I'm going to go back into now an off season. But before the off season starts, which I don't even know if I'm going to compete next year. I haven't decided yet. This year, I did have a couple injuries that, you know, we'll have to see how they heal up. But next year, I think more than likely we're going to really concentrate on trying to help Carrie turn pro next year. She's been knocking on the door for a couple of years, and with us trying to concentrate on one person during the beginning of the year, the other person during the other part of the year, you know, if we took one solid year and just concentrated on her, which I'm not going to turn pro, so I mean, it makes more sense to concentrate on her and accomplish that big goal that, you know, anybody who competes, that has competed for any amount of time, especially on the national level, who wants to turn pro. And there's a good possibility she can do it. So we're going to do everything we can to help her achieve her goal. And, you know, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But the bottom line is we'll put the attention into that. So that would mean that I kind of would sit out for the season, which I'm okay with. After this year, I pushed hard, I depleted. I was less than happy with what the judges were doing for bodybuilding. You know, there could be a possibility that, you know what, maybe I don't want to do this anymore. Well, I won't know until afterwards. But the bottom line is I'm not going to stop improving, because if I do decide next year to hop on stage or the year after or whatever, I need to improve and be better. I can't just sit around and stay static and say, okay, now I'm going to compete. Let me try to improve. No, I need to continue to improve and then decide whether or not I'm going to compete. So where that leads me now is I need to rest, which I didn't do. And for me, rest does not mean that I sit around, I lay around, I don't train. I'll go back into the gym now, and I was training to failure with full body for the rebound. Eating a lot of calories, drinking like a whole gallon of milk a day. I mean, I was bloated as hell by the time I went to bed at night, but I would wake up every single morning with skin this thin. If you guys can see it, my skin is still super thin. Of course, I'm waterier, but look how, I mean, everywhere my skin is still thin. Just to get that body weight up and get that muscle back that I had lost. And now I'm sitting right around in my clothes, which, I mean, I don't strip down, don't even bother anymore. In my clothes, I'm about 212 to 215, depending on, you know, how much water I've had that day. And that's pretty good. That's where I'll need to stay right now. Kind of try to stay a little bit leaner, not really bulk up, etc., but not try to stay lean, and just try to maintain where I'm at right now for a little bit. And then what I'll do is, as I'm training and eating the certain foods that I eat all the time anyways, I'll let my body do what it wants to do. If my body fat wants to go up, I'll let it go up. If it wants to go down, I'll let it go down. If my muscle mass wants to go up, I'll let it go up. If my muscle mass wants to go down, I'll let it go down. I'll let my body reset itself to the set point where it's comfortable, to where everything is functioning normally again. Nothing's trying to build or cut or do anything again. Just let it be normal and rest for a while. Detox my system with, you know, different herbs and vitamins and minerals, and I mean, your organs work hard doing all this stuff. So the bottom line is you need to give it a rest during a certain period of time. And from there, what we'll do is just literally, excuse me, I'll go try to get a good pump now, put some blood in the muscle, and feed the muscle, and take in my nutrients, and let my body do what it wants to do for a little while, instead of forcing it like I've been doing for months. So after that, we'll decide, you know, do I want to push it to gain size? Do I want to drop body fat? Whatever. But the bottom line is, when you have control over your body like I have, it doesn't fucking matter if you gain fat. You think I'm worried about gaining 20 pounds of fat? Somebody said, "Jerry, you're going to get fat again?" Who fucking cares? In 12 weeks, I can be shredded on fucking stage, unlike a lot of people that fucking have been doing this for a long time, because I have control, I have willpower, and I have the knowledge to do it. Once you have those, who gives a fuck? I could strip 20 pounds of muscle off my frame and gain it back in a month, which again, most people doing this that have been doing this for a long time couldn't do, because I have those things, and I also have the discipline to stick to the things too. So once you have the tools, it doesn't matter what happens. I mean, everybody wants to stay in shape year round, But your body's not going to want to do that, okay? Sooner or later, it's going to fight back, and it's going to let you know, fuck you, I don't want to stay lean, or fuck you, I don't want to carry this muscle mass, and it will stop responding. That's the bottom line. It will absolutely stop responding. So the bottom line is, give it rest, let it do what it wants, work with your body and not against it. And in the long run, you know, you're going to get your results. You're going to gain, you're going to lose, you're going to do whatever you want to do. But you got to work with your body and not against it. So, I got some questions about the Olympia. Okay, so we talked about possibly meeting up, doing like a meet and greet. And the only thing I can figure is a good place to do this meet and greet. My buddy Jerry Beck has a booth set up called Iron Asylum. Love the shirts, love the clothing. Me and Carrie wear this stuff all the time. And he's really cool. He's always got cool stuff going on, cool people over there. And we always hang out there anyways. So bottom line is what we should do is try to find a time. For those of you going to be at the Olympia and you do want to meet up, try to find a time to do like a meet and greet at the Iron Asylum booth. Or right around the Iron Asylum booth at some point, at some time. Now I got to talk to Carrie because me and her are going to the Olympia together. And she books all of our travel. She does a great job at it and stuff. So I got to find out. I think we fly in Thursday, which is Thursday. I think is the Olympia press conference or Meet the Champions or whatever the hell is going on. I think Friday is when the expo starts. So more than likely Friday we're going to be at the expo, and then Saturday I think is the finals for bodybuilding, which I would like to go to. I don't know if we can get tickets. We're kind of slacking on this whole thing. The whole thing was going to the Olympia and making sure that we get to the expo, which is the best part of the Arnold and stuff for us. So probably be at the expo on Saturday, and I don't know if it runs on Sunday or not. I think the post Olympia champion interview, whatever the fuck, it's like Breakfast with the Champs or something. It's on Sunday, so you can be sure that Friday and Saturday we're probably going to be at that expo more than likely all day until the freaking thing closes. So I'll figure out a time, and what I'll do is I'll post it up on here, and then I'll post it on my Facebook, I'll post it on my Twitter, I'll post it on my Instagram, all that stuff, so you guys can figure out what time it's going to be, and we can do a meet and greet at the Iron Asylum, and put some of you guys on video. If you guys want to be in a video, we're going to put it together. We'll link the thing together. You guys want to take pictures, be in pictures, whatever. You want to tell how, you know, you've applied BioS3 stuff to, you know, your training, whatever, we'll put it up, okay? This thing is not just about me. When I go places, I like to put my family and friends and stuff like that in these videos too, because that's real life. Real life is not just about me. It's about everybody else around us. And the battalion seems to become very strong as far as, you know, in numbers, as far as sticking together and stuff like that, as far as being a family. You guys stick up for each other when you argue in the comment sections, and, you know, it's become a really cool thing. So it'd be cool to kind of put you guys up there and put some faces with these handles that are in the comment section down below. So, biostraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below. www.biostraining.com is the blog. I'm BioS3, and I approve this message, and we're Olympia Bicep out.